Okay, I've had some requests for a video of a drive in my 81 with a 6.2 liter diesel and a 5-speed. So, here we go. I gotta stay out of people's way here. Picked the best time to do this, didn't I? Oh, here we go. Alright. Speedometer doesn't work. I gotta change the cable. Oh, about 30 miles an hour on a town road. I'll get up to some highway speed here in a little bit. There is no turbo on this truck. I've had a lot of people ask me. I was out of space on my other memory stick because I started a video showing that there was no turbo on the truck. Let's see. We'll get up here. Here we go. Now we're on the main road. Which is technically fourth, but they call it third because your first gear is a granny gear. I don't know how the noise level is. It doesn't seem to bother me because I'm used to it. I may be behind a slope today. Not enough traffic to pass. Yeah, look at that. 55. We're in fifth. This truck goes good. 65. Coming right along. Use my GPS to monitor speed. No problem on hills. Wing noise, almost no engine noise at highway speeds. Comes right along. I'm real happy with it. Like I said, I've had a lot of requests for people asking me about driving. Like I said, don't mind the mess. In the middle of restoring it, but it's my daily driver. Coming right along. Staying with traffic. 65, 70 miles an hour. Purrs like a kitten. Saving the wing noise is just like driving a car. Oh, I have to let off. This thing actually doesn't seem to get too affected by hills, unlike the other people on the road. Yeah, we just slowed down to 55. 50. Coming right along. I get later on there at the shop. I'll take another video showing that there's no turbocharger on the truck. I've got one for it, but it doesn't seem to need it. I may put it on down the road just for bragging rights, I guess, but it takes bumps good. Suspension still needs a set of springs, but one of my driver's side front leaf is real weak. I got them in the junkyard. I think I got a half-ton leaf on one side and a 3/4-ton leaf on the other. The truck's a 1-ton. The extra weight, she rides good. I don't know if there's enough room for me to pass these guys or not. A new cluster I gotta put in. I gotta fix a couple things in the dash before it goes in. Just swapped it from a guy on one of the discussion groups. I kind of like some of the groups, some of them I'm not sure. You kind of get across, I think, of you guys like me that are probably in their midlife crisis, trying to relive their first truck again, and then you get a bunch of kids that don't. They have it, they like it, they don't really appreciate it. Back up to 60. Back up to 60. And coming right along. I don't know how much time I got on this SD card. I didn't really look at it before I left. I like the 5-speed. That was the best thing I ever did to this truck, was put a 5-speed in it. That overdrive really makes this thing cruise nice. And the power, the difference in power between the TH400 that was in the truck originally and the 5-speed is huge. I can't even explain it. One guy commented on my last video. He said, in one of the groups, he said, wow, he said, my truck's a turtle compared to yours. I said, yeah, mine goes good. I can only imagine how good it would go if I put if I did put the turbo on it and set it up right. I got kind of a hybrid system in plan for it, with banks, partially banks, partially GM, and probably going to run an HX35. I don't want to go too big. I don't know what the motor pushes for stock. I think the motor was 130 horse stock, and all I've done is I put 8 new nozzles in the injectors, because those weren't squirting quite right. Put new glow plugs in it, helps it start better. Starts quite good, actually. I removed the EGR, and I got straight pipes on it. I think removing the EGR, and it's got all new filters in it. Seen a lot of guys with these 6.2s complain about how they run and how they, you know, then you open up the air breather and there's moss growing in the air filter. And it's like, geez, you know, you ever think of changing this? I'm like, you know, diesels need all the air they can get. You know, and you take it out, it's got moss growing in the air filter. Okay, so we slow right down. 25 zone now. We're running right through town. I can keep her right in 5th gear. She's got 4 10s in it, so. Hums right through town, no problem. 25, 30 miles an hour, 5th gear, just over idle. To spare. Okay. Here we go. Give her a little bit. There's no problem pulling back up to speed. Throttle response is right there. I just touch it and she picks right up.